Hey, Nathan Peterson here. Eating healthy is great, right? Like we've heard people our whole life. Eat healthy, eat your vegetables, do this, do that, eat your grains, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But wait, is it not always a good thing? Sometimes this eating healthy can actually be damaging. Let me show you what I mean. It can actually turn into an obsession, something that can cause anxiety, fear, and depression. This is commonly known as orthorexia. Orthorexia is an unhealthy obsession with eating healthy or only pure foods. It is not an officially recognized eating disorder, but it can be just as serious and harmful. Many put it in this category anyway. People with orthorexia are typically fixated on the quality and purity of the food that they eat. They may become isolated from their friends, from their family because of their strict food choices. They may spend excessive amounts of time planning meals and thinking about food, and may experience distress when unable to eat foods that they perceive as pure. When they're put in a situation where they might actually not have a choice, they choose to not eat. Unlike eating disorders such as anorexia or bulimia, orthorexia is not primarily about losing weight. Instead, it is driven by a desire to be healthy and avoid perceived impurities in food. However, this obsession can lead to severe malnutrition and other health problems. You heard me say the word obsession, right? Do you think this can be related to OCD as well? Orthorexia and OCD are two mental health conditions that are often misunderstood or misdiagnosed. While they may share some similarities, they are two distinct conditions with their own unique symptoms and treatments. While orthorexia and OCD may share some common features, such as an obsession with purity and cleanliness, there are some key differences between the two. For example, orthorexia is primarily focused on food and eating habits, while OCD can involve obsessions and compulsions related to a wide range of topics. Additionally, the treatment approaches for orthorexia and OCD are different, with OCD often being treated with medications and exposure and response prevention. Orthorexia may be treated with a combination of therapy and nutritional support. Well, then how do you know if you just want to be healthy or if it's orthorexia? Here are some symptoms to look for. Obsessing over the quality and purity of the food one consumes. Becoming isolated from friends and family because of your food choices. Spending excessive amounts of time planning meals and thinking about food. Experiencing distress when unable to eat pure foods. Prioritizing healthy eating over aspects of life, such as relationships or work. If left untreated, orthorexia can lead to serious health problems, such as malnutrition and electrolyte imbalance. It can also cause psychological problems such as low self-esteem, anxiety, depression. In a world with harmful labels around food and fad diets, this condition can often be praised by those around us because they just do not see it. They don't get it. They don't know the mental or emotional toll it's taking on an individual. So you can imagine how difficult this is when somebody is seeking help. You might go to a doctor who's not knowledgeable about this and they praise you for your good choices. Like, what's the problem? You like eating pure foods. You're eating healthy. That's what I tell all my patients to do. Keep doing it. And to the many that I've spoken who actually struggle with this, they've had these experiences. Some people may misunderstand orthorexia by thinking that it's simply just a desire to eat healthy, which I think is a normal response. Like, I would think that too if I didn't know any better. However, orthorexia can become a problem when this is an obsession and it interferes with a person's ability to live a balanced life. Balanced life meaning I'm gonna go on this date risking that we might eat something impure. I'm not gonna not go to this event just in case they don't have the food that I can eat. Like, we need to live all aspects of life no matter what. It is also important to remember that healthy eating is about that balance and moderation, not strict rules and perfection. That's what gets people in trouble when these rules are set. Typically, we use also what's called exposure and response prevention. This treatment slowly introduces food into somebody's life that they would probably not eat otherwise. Sitting through the discomfort and changing their relationship with specific foods. We want the individual to make food choices a preference more than a I have to. So we're not going to go to a fast food restaurant and order all the most unhealthy things in the world and there you go, that's your exposure, you're going to get better now. That's not how it works. There's moderation in all things, but there's also times where we can actually eat something that's deemed unhealthy. Instead, most need to go the slow and steady route. It's not about this all or nothing approach. In fact, that's what we're trying to break here. It could be adding a little salt to food. It could be eating a piece of candy for dessert. Maybe it's putting some extra cream on your pasta. Maybe it's just eating pasta. Choosing to leave out peas for the meal. It could be choosing to eat something that you've deemed unhealthy. But in reality, we're not labeling things as healthy or unhealthy. Food becomes food. Individuals choose to respond differently to what they eat. Yep, I'm loving this food right now. What a great opportunity I've got. Yes, maybe, maybe not. I might be unhealthy. Something might happen to my body. Whatever the actual thoughts or threats are, that is what we're risking. Sometimes people play the opposite game. Their brain says, you shouldn't eat that piece of candy. Oh, don't do it. Yoink! I'm doing it. Better eat it fast as I can. The brain is really good at looking at all the research and all the data. Unhealthy, unpure foods. It's hard to make these choices. What do I do? That was a good rhyme. What's pretty cool is that once we break these patterns, individuals get to live life. They take risks. They eat what they want to eat. They may still feel uncomfortable, but it's worth the fight. Some see benefit in seeing a registered dietitian that can help you learn how to balance your diet and incorporate varieties of food. You can still eat foods that are deemed healthy, but without being overly restrictive or fixated on the purity of your food. They can also provide guidance on how to overcome any nutritional deficiencies. Overall, the goal of treatment for orthorexia is to help you develop a healthier lifestyle, more balanced, and have a better relationship with your food to improve your overall physical and mental well-being. This may require a significant amount of time and effort, but with the right support and guidance, it is totally possible. Like, what is the point of life? Live life. Enjoy. It's okay to feel uncomfortable and break the rules. We don't have to follow every rule our brains created. I want to know in the comments, have you ever struggled with orthorexia before? Let me know your experiences. And to know more about OCD and look at the signs, take a look at this video right here. It will help you with your recovery and gain more confidence towards your recovery goals. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Or pure feuds. Feuds? Feuds? Only pure feuds. I can't, feuds. I gotta stop. Foods. Hey, Nathan Peterson.